Alright, so we've now unlocked a new car for this, and I think because, well, since I now know the Ford Focus is clearly not made for drifting, I am going to switch over to the Hyundai which we just unlocked. So basically, I'm now trading it over for the Hyundai because I figure this thing might be able to help me. A little bit less top speed, but then again, I need a car that's more likely to drift than the Focus, and as a result of it being a new car, I'm also going to change the colour of it, and I'm going to change it over to... Sure, I can probably drive this thing in grey. And then I'll change the colour of the vinyl. I'll change the vinyl colour to... Yeah, let's try yellow. Let's see how that works. I should probably also change the colour of the rims as well, just whilst I'm here. That's not where I want to go. Here's where I want to go. Sure, why not? This'll work. Just to transform the car choices I have. Because, you know, why not? Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's save it. Why not? Just gives me something else to think about. It's also because, well, I need a car that's going to be easier to drift. So that's why I've now got the Hyundai. A glowing reception. So we're going to Drift Track 2. Show the crowd some dope drifting skills and you'll make the world a brighter place with some neon. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I might have to consider changing the colour of my neon before too long once I get some more unlocks. But anyways. Hopefully the Hyundai manages to do its job of giving us some higher drift points. It'll certainly do more drifting, I think, than what the Focus did. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore that one. You know what? This is starting to become really hard now. Because this is already my 4th attempt, and I'm starting to realise just how hard this event really is. Oh, thank God, I got the points. At least I got the points I was needing to get. Okay, can I keep it all together this time? I did swap over to the Hyundai for a reason, you know. And not just because I needed a car that was made to drift better than the Focus did. I'm just scoring so many more points compared to what I was scoring with the Focus. It feels like I'm actually succeeding now. And I've actually got a shot at this thing now. I've actually got a rhythm going now. I just need to make sure I can somehow keep this going. Okay, can I at least get 80,000? I can get 80,000. Okay. Providing I can keep this whole thing together, this might be the run. Please let this be the run. It is the run. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't think anyone is going to close in this time. And they don't. Well, 4th time's the charm. I beat Stefan to the line by 24,000 points. Pris was 3rd and Hector finished 4th in the Nissan Sentra. Not bad. Hey, we got some level 2 neons now. maybe now I can actually change the colour of this thing. Under the floor. Alright. The only way to go is up.
This is your 10th spot in the circuit rankings. You're stepping into the real racing, bro.
Who knew these guys would be interested in you? Modified Mag is here, and the word is that they'll put you on their cover if you win the next race.
You know what? I'm going to save the game first. So, in case if I do make any errors, then I'll at least have a shot at redeeming myself afterwards. It did take me a few tries to win the drift race, but I got there eventually. So, let's now get on with the circuit race.
You're learning, but I still got a lot to teach you.
Who knew these guys would be interested in you? Modified Mag is here, and the word is that they'll put you on their cover if you win the next race.
Hopefully I can. Since I've now saved the game, of course, hopefully now the pressure will be off, but again, if I can manage to pull this off, it'll simply be because, well, I switched over to a car that could drift better than the Focus did. And that's why I'm now using the Hyundai. And there's a Nissan 240SX in this race. He also has the Alpine decal. But anyway. I get the early jump, and there is the tram. Fortunately, however, nothing is making my situation precarious, and we're already up the hill, and now going downhill. In my grey Hyundai Tiburon, at least I think it's meant to be grey, well, blackish grey if you will. And I also get some style points. Hopefully this will be where I can manage to move up the ladder. How did I avoid that taxi? I'm pretty sure if I was any closer, then that would have been disaster, but thankfully, however, disaster was avoided. Well, not really faster than the Focus, but at least I can say... I switched over to this car at the right time. I'm going to assume the gas station must be a shortcut. Although that could just be me, but anyway. And that's a wall. And I'm steadily pulling away, so... can I please keep it together? I would like to at least get my car on one of the magazines, if that's okay. Or most of the magazines, if that's possible. Did also take a little trial and error for me to win that drift race, but I got there eventually. I just needed to get the rhythm going. And of course he would. For every vehicle I managed to avoid, I knew I was going to hit one. But it's okay, because I do not get passed for the lead by the 206. And Jose is not really in this race at the moment, and nor is the 240SX apparently. Which I honestly would have thought for sure was going to be a contender, but at this stage, apparently he is not. But anyway, over the bridge again, getting some more air points, also sticking to the outside, and doing pretty well considering the circumstances that have been thrown at me so far. And hopefully I can manage to hold on to them. And crossing over the tram line once again, but thankfully I do avoid the tram. And now heading down the hill once again. At least I can say there aren't any inside bits sticking out. Otherwise, if there were, then I would basically total my car, but thankfully that is not the case. Not taking the shortcut because that'll just slow me down. And narrowly avoiding contact there with that taxi. Bryce is right on my ass, so I really cannot afford to screw this now. Please don't let there be any more traffic. Otherwise I'll be fucked. He tries to go for a move on the inside, but he will not pass. Final corner, and over the crest, no more traffic. Okay, this race is mine. Yeah! I'm on Modified Magazine, baby.
Check out the newly ranked racer. Just don't get all cocky on me.
Samantha, have I ever been cocky on you? No. So margin of victory was 2.4 seconds over Bryce in the Peugeot 206. Jose finished in third, and then it was Brian who finished last in the Nissan 240SX, which is also known as the 180SX as well as the 200SX. But anyway, another race is down. And I've got this Hyundai Tiburon on the cover of Modified Magazine as well. 300 in the bank. Market Street Circuit is apparently what this place is called, and Modified Mag has now got me on the cover, and I'm now up to 10th in the circuit race standings. We are now on the board, baby. Although I did have to struggle a little bit in the drift race to get there. But it's fine, because we are on Modified Mag.
You made it onto Modified Mag. You are totally the man.
Thank you, Samantha. Alright, so what race have we got next? Well, might as well get myself a thumbnail just whilst I'm here. Just to be safe. Okay. And next up is another drag racing tournament. That is going to be interesting. Well, might as well have a look at the rankings now. So I'm now on the board. In 10th position. As I am also behind Kurt on the circuit rankings board. And the other ones, we are still not ranked yet. But anyway. 19 events are down. And next up, we've got another drag racing tournament. But before then, however, let's save the game. And we can focus on this another time. So, yeah. Saturday Night Drive will be our next event. Here in Underground.